Hello and welcome to Frank's School. This is the 7th year, 171st video, first video. I'm still going on with this series called Guided Building of a Folk Hut, and this is the 24th in the series, which is a playlist, which you can find on my site. I'm going to call this the first infill and windows. Well, it's time. It's time to begin to actually put some infill in. Not that it's structural. I could build the whole thing without any infill, but it really is time for several reasons. And pallets are going to be most of the infill. That represents a pallet, and that represents a pallet. But the windows, too. It's time to deal with the windows, which I have not done yet. Now, this looks very complicated. It's not. It's not. This represents a 48-inch wide window. This is a 32-inch wide window. And the windows become structural. The structural windows. In a window, the vertical pieces are called the mullions. These are mullions, and these are called muntins. And in their own way, they're all structural. But the load, the load-bearing points, are not actually on the window. It's just the sill going across there. It's not really having to carry load, but it could. Here's the load-bearing point, or one of the 12. Now, on the 32-inch window, the load-bearing point isn't even directly under it. There is one. I put one sort of, but the principal load-bearing point is here, 48 inches apart. Now, what I'm going to do is I won't actually have to nail anything there. And if you worry about, oh, yeah, but what about all that cutting of glass? Well, if I use glass, or whatever I use, I don't have to cut every single light. Each one of these is called a light. These are lights. I can put a piece of glass over everything on the inside or on the outside, or a piece of plastic in the meantime. So I don't think I'm going to actually have to nail anything at all, because this mullion right here will support that. I actually, well, I guess I should have a piece there too. This mullion will support this. Oh man, it's going to get pretty dense here at this rate, but I don't care. I think I need those in there. That will support this, and this, of course, in the middle. Now, their only purpose would be to keep that level, which I might put in or I might not. I actually don't know. These are just blocks down here. So the whole thing, I could just put it in piece by piece. Now, this one would not go. That would stop right there. But this style, they're also called stiles. This is joined into the plate. Okay, yeah. And so every one could just be put in or taken out, and they're all short pieces. I'll use scrap, but I'm going to use the 1x3 pine I have, so it'll be easy to cut and easy to handle. I'll have to think about that. I could avoid these if I used nails, but I don't think I want to use nails. Okay, now for the window on the side, on the ends, now that's the long wall. And it's plenty stiff enough. I've got 12 feet to deal with the stiffening of the braces, the long braces that go all the way down. The short wall is only 8 foot. And given a window in it and a door in the other end, that's not as much room to deal with the bracing. And so I could, although I don't have to, I could actually put a brace within the window itself, so the window will act as a stiffener. Now this stuff would be the same as what's over there. But what I could do is I could either run a brace down to here, which I thought about doing initially, which would be fine, I could do that. Or I could run a stop up here, in which case I guess I would need this to hold them in place. And then that would, I might have some of this stuff wrong. I might not. No, I think I need this whole. These then would act like struts, not braces really, but struts. And one of the reasons I was thinking about doing that is because this is almost whimsical. Over the door, since the door is a little higher than I need, And the door's another matter. I don't have that window to do the stiffening. So where the door is, there's the place that's most likely to sway. Well, I could put just this much of it above the door, or maybe even just this much of it above the door, in which case I would have what's called a transom, a faux cut with a transom in it, a structural transom. All right, as ever, I'm not sure how much you follow this, but you'll see when I go outside. Probably tomorrow I'll have something to show you outside. Bye.